Oh my God!
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With a waterworks system practically completed, but the pressure not as yet turned on, a fire broke out in the business section of Bridgeport and wiped out 2 entire blocks of the city's best business buildings, doing damage roughly estimated at over $500,000. And a total of 18 buildings were destroyed. Most were businesses, plus the handsome new residence and office of Dr. C.M. Lewis.
Dr. C.M. Lewis.
Friday the 13th, 1913, there's a fire that swept through Bridgeport, Illinois, and burned down the original home that stood here, which belonged to Dr. C.M. Lewis. And after his home burned down, in its place, they built the old City Hall and jail here. Some of the occurrences that's here, Lester James was a senior police officer here, all the way up until 1965, where he passed away with his heart attack in this very room that we're standing in now. One individual lost his life. He took his life, actually, in one of the cells in the other room. As far as Dr. C.M. Lewis goes on this location, when you ask for Dr. C.M. Lewis in the basement, you get intelligent response. Some of the stuff that's occurred here, the individual that got a mark on his wrist, you know, and we got a Class A EVP stating, "I marked you." And a woman got her upside down cross on the 3rd floor. He wants to boss this woman around. I'm sure he bosses the other spirits in here around him, but he told us, he keeps telling this woman on multiple sessions, "Be quiet, don't talk." And I didn't think nothing of it the first few sessions. I was just blowing it off, you know. But if it just keeps repeating itself, I'm like, well, there's got to be something more here than just, there's an actual individual spirit here bossing this woman around on the 3rd floor, telling her to be quiet. I finally said, "Hey, Macho Man, you know, you think you're Macho Man, you know?" And shortly after that, that's when the cross got upside. I think he was, I don't know what he's trying to do, just trying to make a scene. He's trying to get us out of there. I don't know. So she had to be carried out by 3 people because she had a full-blown panic attack that night. People getting touched, bruised, and scratched. One particular incident that I'll never forget, me, Todd, and Chubbs, these people are on my team, and we actively investigate these locations. So we was in here, and Todd, he was pushing the limits. "Hey, I'm gonna give you a count to 5, you know. If you do this, we'll go home." We should have left. They gave us plenty of warning to get the hell out of here. We did not take that warning. We should have. He said, "I'm gonna give you a count to 5 and shut it off, and if you set the equipment off, then we'll leave." He started to count down from 5, he got to 3. Heard an elephant. That's the best way to describe it. The heavy as an elephant, charging towards us. Another individual I had working on this location, he was, and he's an ex-Marine, and he's in a motorcycle, you know, group and everything else. He's just a rough individual, that's what I'm trying to explain. Good guy, you know what I'm saying? He just blew off a lot of the paranormal activity here. He would be smoking a cigarette and somebody saying, "Hey, you got a cigarette?" Nobody would be here. He blew that off. He saw a shadow on the 3rd floor coming down from the ceiling with one of his buddies here that he was working on the building, and he blew that off. He tried to get his friend to stay, but she wouldn't stay. But one particular incident he couldn't blow off. It was late in the evening with the sun going down. He was walking out of the building, and whoever he pissed off here grabbed him from the back and bear hugged him and escorted him out like a guard would. So he said he felt the 300 pounds of pressure on his back, but he said he knew there was nobody physically there. This story is crazy because he left all his carpenter tools here. I called him, he wouldn't return my calls for 2 weeks. And when I gave this individual the nickname Macho Man, he likes the nickname. But the thing of it is this, at the time, with everything that I've witnessed, I've never witnessed that before. And I'm a spiritual man. I believe in God, I believe in the devil, and I believe in demons and angels, and I believe in everything the Bible says. Now, you can believe anything you want to believe. That's my beliefs. So when I saw what I saw, at first, I thought it was a demon. Because my religious beliefs, anything that's got the power to do something that I've seen, especially all the markings and all the scratches and all the something that damn loud that we heard that night that you can't make up. I thought it was a demon. But the thing of it is what do we know the demon to be? I mean, I don't know what it did. I've never seen a demon, you know? So I don't know if Macho Man's a demon, a person, a guard. Was he incarcerated here? Who knows? And you really don't know who Macho Man is. You really don't know.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. I know we haven't posted in a while, but we've had some things happening and whatnot. But we got some pretty crazy stuff in store for you guys within the next month or two. But as of tonight, we are at the old city jail in Bridgeport, Illinois. This place is crazy, from what we've heard at least. We'll find out more tonight. And this place is known for a little bit of everything, poltergeist activity, regular stuff. Some people even think that there's a demon in here, but as you guys have just seen, we don't really think it's a demon, but we're gonna find out tonight, or at least try to. People have gotten scratched in here, disembodied voices, a lot of EVPs, REM pod activity, pretty much everything you can think of has been captured in here. So, you know, sit down, buckle up, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the show. Alright guys, so what we are doing is we have a GoPro down here. We have the Ouija board from the closet. We're going to try to figure out just what's going on. So I'm going to set this down. I'm going to put the planchette on it. We're not going to play it. I'm going to have it in front of this GoPro. And I'm going to have a cross hanging over it with like a cat ball or something like that. And we're going to see if we can't get anything to happen. It is believed that there is actually something attached to this board. Anthony informed us that this used to be in his house, but he brought it here because he suspected that this was causing activity in his house, and he says the activity has calmed down a lot since this board has left his house. So, I mean, I guess we're gonna find out tonight, because yeah, we're just gonna find out. I'm putting the planchette directly over the letter T, and I'm gonna be using this tripod to dangle the cross over it. We're gonna have the GoPro facing it like this. Once again, we brought the bells. There is nothing, they're just normal bells, nothing to them. I'm gonna set one down here, set one down there right in front of the front door, because that is where the owner has said that he thought he's seen Macho Man. He covered the whole front door. Oh, the cat ball on the Ouija board just went off.
It's been going on since you put it down there.
For real?
Yeah.
How did I not notice that?
I have no clue.
Jeez. And this other one, I'm going to put in here. Well guys, we are inside. I got Mom with me. She's finally getting into the jail. I think we got this place pretty booby trapped up, you think?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
We got stuff everywhere. So what we're gonna start out doing, because we haven't actively investigated this place for real yet, I think we are going to leave our lights off for a minute or two, just to see if anything goes off with the lights off. And we'll go from there. If nothing happens with the lights off, we will, turn the lights on. Can you give us an idea as to where you're at, please?
Cat ball must be going off or something out there. I see lights on the.
What is that?
Oh, that's my millimeter. That thing's never went on before. It went to yellow.
Are you hanging out in the closet? Jacob, was that you? Is your name Jacob? Can you touch that again if your name is Jacob? If your name isn't Jacob, can you touch that again?
Do you like it better with the lights off?
Would you rather us have the lights off? Can you set that off again, please? If you don't mind it, if the lights are on, can you set that off? You know, I kind of feel like with what was going on with that, is we asked where it was at,
Mm-hmm.
and it told us, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, if it is Jacob, remember he said that
He's
he
shy.
was- Yeah, really
Yeah.
shy. So maybe he just don't feel comfortable talking to us yet.
Yeah, but the only bad thing is no one has been able to confirm or deny, if it is Jacob or if it isn't Jacob.
Right.
If we try to capture your voice on a voice recorder, would you talk to us? Cat ball out there is going off again on the Ouija board. Can you make that cross on the Ouija board swing? I don't know if you're just upstairs hanging out. Upstairs hanging out with the live stream or not. I don't know what they're getting up there. But other than whatever the hell that thing's doing, and that thing going off for real, like between that stuff, nothing's happened so far. I understand it's still early in the night. Do you just not want to talk to us? Can you set any of these devices off if you just genuinely don't want to talk to us? I just heard something out there. I don't know if it was a bat though. I don't know. Nothing's happening right now. Alright, we're about to leave the building for a little bit. You do you. Get downstairs right quick. One second, guys. I'm going to. Oh, the light just turned on. Oh, the.
Black screen.
Oh, let me see something, because that. Okay, so I don't know. It's.
It was doing it when you first walked in the room,
Now
and then
look
when
at
you
it.
was over there, it wasn't.
Hey, if that's really somebody setting that off and it's not the live stream, can you touch that flashlight again? Can you turn it back on? I feel like that's the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no way that.
Yeah, because they're closer to you guys, once you're ready.
Yeah, but no, there's no way that the flashlight. What was that?
or not
Yes.
good?
No, we do. Your mel meter in the closet. That's the only thing down.
Sound like it.
Yeah, I know. You know what it really sounded like? The 360 pod. Now listen, hear me.
That's not even what I.
No, hear me out. Okay, a muffled is obviously it'll be muffled.
Right. You know, I heard more of a beep, 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 boop.
I don't know. I heard this, but muffled. What we did earlier, guys, is when we were outside, I put this on voice activation mode, and I was recording the whole time. I'm very curious to see what's on this. I don't know if it just got us talking on it, but it only recorded, it picked up on something for like 3 minutes. So I don't know if that was from us or what. So I'm gonna put the camera up and I'm gonna listen to what it said. We're gonna go over what we got on the voice recorder from the abandonment. We left this voice recorder going in the closet where there's a boy in his mid to early 20s or early to mid 20s. He said to, for some reason, hang out in his closet downstairs. And as you guys would have seen before the abandonment, that was the only place that any of the devices that make sound went off. The mel meter's in there. And for those of you that have been watching the videos, we've never gotten that mel meter to go off. We turned our lights off, and I asked, if you're around us and you can hear me, set off any of the devices that are closest to where you're at. And the mel meter in the closet where this boy named Jacob is said to hide went off. That's weird, it didn't pick up the sound that I heard. Oh wait, no, it's not into that part yet, I don't think. It may have, still got over a minute left, and we just walked out. It's picking up on something rattling. It sounds like I don't know. It did get it. No way. That sounds like a, I don't even know if I can, it sounds like a shot. Yeah, what is that? And that's what I heard out the window. And I was like, yo, what? I told you I heard something inside.
Yeah, that's exactly what that sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds like.
There.
Yeah, hold on. Alright, Macho Man. Are you really a trickster spirit? Hey, did you hear that? I just heard something move somewhere over there. Like rustling around.
I heard that.
What the hell was, I don't know what that was, but it gave me chills when I heard
It
it.
did me too. It almost sounded like, I'm wanting to say creaking, but not a creaking. if
Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes sense.
exactly. What is it?
Showmanship.
Showmanship. Good showmanship, I don't know. I don't know, man, that just, I kind of got an off vibe from that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only reason why I do is because it came from that way,
Right.
and that's our only exit.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
oh shoot. Hey, did you hear that? I just heard whistling. Oh man. What did I say?
100.
100? It's 100 degrees. Was that funny? Macho Man, you like jokes? You do? Alright. So, what did the ghost say to the bees? Boobies. If that was funny, set the music box off. Hey! Macho Man thinks I'm funny. That wasn't a good one though. What's another one? If you'd like to hear more jokes, set that music box off. If you want me to stop talking, come over and touch this red light. What's it?
Look at them.
Look at them. Are we funny? Apparently he wants me to say some jokes, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you like me and we're friends now, set that music box off again. Hey, what can I say?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, friends, spirit friends,
That's
more.
the one for worst the rest of the jokes.
You want some more jokes? Let me see. Yeah, he's like, I wouldn't go that far. Hey, how come we heard it like a sound over there in the night?
What the?
Hey, yo! Not the goddamn phone getting pushed over. Come on now. Hey, if you pushed this device over. Yeah, exactly. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. I've tried getting something to. I didn't even know I did that. I've tried getting something to push this phone over before and it never has. Hey, if you just push this device over, set that music box off. If that was you.
Or do it again.
I mean, or you can do it again. Hey, it just went off. Here, I'll step away from you. You're more than welcome to do it again. So it was you? I thought we were friends. They're helping me with the jokes.
I just wonder if that's why. Because he was setting that off like, come on, where's the jokes, where's the jokes? You were looking at that. 4 more.
Hey, yo. What the f? Something just got thrown over there.
Yeah, it did.
Are you wanting more jokes or something? Why are you getting mad all of a sudden, man?
But anyway, you was looking at that. 4 more jokes. Maybe he thought you were
He wants the egg roll joke? Let's see. What did it say?
done.
How do you make an egg roll? You push it. Hey! Hey guys, so the last time we were here, it was Mom and I. Something came up, we had to leave, but I decided to come back and film the remainder of the video with Brendan. Yo. What's up?
Lester, if you're still in this room with us, light went out in there, but I don't.
Oh,
I'm not gonna count that. Oh, there it is.
I just wonder if that's
All right,
Jacob.
Lester.
Wait, that one shut off and that one turned
Yeah,
on.
right when I was gonna ask you that light turned on. No. Lester, is there any way you can turn that light off for us, my friend? I'm gonna count down from, all right.
Lester or Jacob, whichever one wants to answer this, is it fairly difficult for you guys to communicate with us? Is it harder than we think it is for you guys to communicate with us? Oh. So I wonder if that's Jacob saying it is for him. You can shut it off, that's fine. Alright, if you would like us to put some voice recorders in there to try to capture your voice, or you would be willing to try and talk to us using the voice recorders, can you turn that flashlight on? We have some questions like trying to figure out what your last name is and stuff like that. And I don't think, as far as I'm aware, no one has captured your voice yet. Is that something you'd be willing to do? Talk to us over the voice recorder?
Turn the light on.
You said you did?
I said if he does, it'd be crazy.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Well, Lester doesn't
Yeah, but
mind. I guess.
Buster's like, hell yeah.
Lester, you want to set up a voice?
Oh, this one did too. So they're both like, let's do it. All right, we have 2 different recorders set up. One by this flashlight in here in the closet where Jacob is at. And we have one over here by the flashlight where you, Lester, you're wanting to communicate. Jacob, can you please tell us your last name?
That's a question real quick.
You go ahead.
Lester James, and you were talking into that device that's sitting in a chair. Can you turn that flashlight light on at the same time you're talking?
Hey, what year is it for you guys? Can you tell me what year it is? Dogs outside.
Lester James, are you here the whole time, or can you come and go? I almost feel like you're gonna get ADP out of Jacob. I'm not for sure,
I
but
kind of feel like it too. All right, I'm about to stop recording. Are there any last words you'd like to tell us? I'm gonna give you about 10 to 15 more seconds. After that, I'm gonna grab them and try to listen back to see what we may have captured.
are you here the whole time, or can you come and go?
So guys, we are obviously here at the jail with the owners, Misty and Anthony. They also have their own channel called Pendulum Paranormal. They mainly upload shorts, but on occasion you'll see them upload an investigation or so. And you should go check them out. Anthony, he's obsessed with EVPs, so he'll post EVPs every single day. But the good thing about EVPs is that you can't debunk them. Like if you ask something, you get a direct response. You can't just say that it was this or that or that and this. You got a voice out of thin air, so it's definitely paranormal. It's something out of the norm. All right, Jacob, we have 3 different devices in there to try and capture your voice. They're all somewhat by the flashlight that you keep turning on. Can you tell us your name? We know your first name is Jacob, but we're trying to figure out your last name. Is there any way you can tell us your last name? Also, I don't normally ask these kind of questions because I can understand why you wouldn't want to talk about it, but we also don't know clearly what happened. Can you tell us what happened to you? And why you may still be here? We're just trying to learn your story and figure out what happened to you, so we know from you, we know from the source what happened.
Was you attacked, Jacob?
We're going to give you about 15 more seconds so we don't have really long recordings to try and go over. Is there any last words you'd like us to know? Or anything else you'd like to tell us? Actually, I do have one final question before we stop these recorders. One of a fellow investigator that I know, he was in here a couple months ago, and something told him in his voice recorder.
I got that.
Yep, I seen that.
Spike crazily, dude.
A couple times.
Something told him, you. Can you tell me who told him that? Which one of you said that to him?
2 times.
All right, we're ending it.
He said for the whole time with no spikes at all.
And it's funny
That you
that,
mentioned that.
yeah, but say the timing of it is what's funny.
That's 4-minute recording, dude. That's quite a bit of recording.
Oh man,
Despite
I just looked. Can you tell us your name? Oh, there it is.
Still going on.
Oh shit.
Again.
Yeah, it's really going on.
Wow. Kid, thank you. Can you make it go bright? And light? Can you make it go brighter? Can you go even more with it? There's nothing in there that said that.
No, and there's no electricity here, and no one here's live streaming, so the
That's
phones are
badass.
way too far away.
It's
Yeah.
still going on.
Hey, can you make that spike all the way up? If not, that's understandable. That's a lot of energy. But I'm just curious. Can you do that?
I wonder if we're still talking to Jacob. That's the biggest thing.
He's not acting shy.
That's not shy.
No.
No, that's like right there in the doorway looking at
When
us.
you was about to mention the other man,
Yeah.
that mean SOB.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Right
Gosh
after
damn
you
it,
said
fat
that.
ass.
And that was like a pretty
Hey,
good spike,
That
dude.
was
Tell me that ain't fucking cool, man.
Oh yeah.
Exact-
Get something on that? That's
exact
fucking
same
cool,
time.
ain't it?
Yeah.
That just confirmed we're talking to the mean SOB, ain't we? See, I wasn't gonna mention your name, and nobody here was gonna mention your name tonight because we want to talk to the other spirits tonight. But you're not gonna let that happen, are you?
Oh man.
You're not gonna let that
Okay,
happen, are you,
no,
buddy?
listen. Okay,
Yeah, I
what
thought
if?
so.
What if? Okay, Jacob tried talking to us, and he's like, like
Now
stop.
pull him back.
Yeah, and like, you don't know.
Buffalo,
what they,
dude,
Yeah,
you're
you
right.
don't know what they can do to each other.
No.
Especially if ghosts are
very-
really like spirits are really fourth dimensional beings.
Yeah.
You don't really know what they can do because we really don't know what a spirit really is. That's pretty messy, dude.
It's a lot to take in, man, right
Yeah.
now because Lesser James just said he can come and go as he pleases.
Yeah. He said
Right, if he can, who's to say the others can't either? You know what I'm saying?
Who's to
And
say
that
the
could be
others
where the inactive nights come from. And then when they come home, that's when you have the crazy nights because
I think he stops these spirits from talking.
it makes sense, man.
Why, I don't know.
You gonna let them talk? Can you set that off? You're gonna let them talk like we asked you to? Because it's funny how you show up and they stop talking. There's got to be some kind of correlation there.
Yeah, he doesn't want them to tell us something. Is what it seems like.
Yeah, I'm asking about name. What happened to him?
Yeah.
I was asking Jacob what happened to him.
I want
Stuff
you to
like
know,
that.
man.
Yeah, he don't need to know.
He don't want you to know what happened to the guy in the cell. He don't want you to know what happened to this guy, kid right here, Jacob.
Here in a little bit, we're going to start up the spirit box to see if you'll communicate with us that way. And then before we leave, so that's what you want. Spirit box.
That was like pretty
Right.
clear.
Can you shut that off, please? Oh!
Oh yeah, there
So there are two of you?
we go. Yeah, if you turn both those on at the same time, that would be great. If there's more than one of you here. Can you turn on the other one?
I don't know if that was inside or outside.
Yeah, that was right.
Right. I'm going to go and turn this spirit box on. Is everybody up here with us? You kind of said no. Did you say I want to scream? It's on the wing. I don't know. I'll make it older. What's your name? Say leave.
Yeah, that's a lead.
Who wants us to leave? Hey, who wants us to leave? Can you tell me what you are? Who needs help?
Yeah, it seems like somebody's not wanting to talk.
So Macho Man, are you stopping people from talking to us? If so, why, man? Do you like for all the attention to be on you? Is that what it is? I'm talking, man. If you're looking for a negative reaction out of me, you're not going to get it. I'll still treat you with respect. I know what you are. I just want to know why you're being selfish. Why won't you let the other spirits talk to people? And I know that's what it is. Because earlier we were getting some pretty good communication. and then I made the mistake of accidentally referencing you. Everybody in the room knew who I was talking about. I feel like you knew who I was talking about. And after I mentioned something about you, activity stops.
Why don't you want them to talk to us? What are you hiding?
I also understand that you're a smarter spirit. So with that being said, you're obviously well aware that you've already passed away. So with that also being said, you're also well aware that if you did something really crappy when you were alive, you already passed away, man. Nobody can punish you for it anymore. So why not just make peace with what you did, and understand that you can't take it back, but also understand that you can't get in trouble for it no more. The trouble you could have gotten into when you were in the physical world can no longer affect you. Just like if you are the one who's bullying the other spirits here, you can also change your ways. If you're intelligent enough and you're conscious enough to bully other spirits, then you're intelligent enough and conscious enough to realize that you need to cut it out. Odds are they didn't do nothing to you. So why are you being a jackass to them? Let them be. If you want to be a jackass to anybody, be a jackass to me. What'd they do to you? I just don't understand it, man. Do better, man. You already paid the ultimate sacrifice, and that's passing away. Time to make peace with your inner demons. Stop acting like one. There's some people that have come in here and believe you're a demon over some stuff that you did in the past. And I feel like that fuels the fire and makes you just want to continue it because you get a lot of attention off that. I'm not going to give you that kind of attention. I'm here to say that I know you're not a demon. So once again, stop acting like one. We're going to go downstairs now. We're going to try to get some EVPs. And like I said, let anybody who wants to talk to us, talk to us. It's not fair that you get to do what you want and they don't get to do what they want. They paid the ultimate sacrifice just like you did. They're in the same situation you're in. You're all in the afterlife. You've all passed on. Maybe you guys should stick together. Care for one another. Look out for one another. Instead of being assholes to one another. Alright, we said, oh, what the fuck? Can you do that again? No way. Can you step away from that? Hey, step away from that real quick. Thank you. No way, dude, I got chills. Hey, can you step away from that real quick? We're about to try to get your voice. Thank you. That's so intelligent, dude. What the hell? Alright, Macho Man. We weren't gonna bring your voice or bring your name up, but we're about to be leaving here soon. Did you come into jail with this board? Or have you always been here?
This is your last chance to talk. Say whatever you want, do whatever you want. If you're not going to allow them to talk, you talk.
We're gonna cut it there. I was trying to see if it was me, but I was giving it time, you know?
Yeah, and you didn't move. So.
Right. Alright, I'm going to try one more, and this is your final chance to tell us anything you want. Do whatever you want. Literally anything. You have permission to do whatever you want. I'd even think it'd be cool as shit if that door right there slammed shut. Can you do that? Alright, I'm about to start recording again. Alright, I'm recording. What's the name that you go by in this jail? Who are you? Final question. What are you? Ending. Final question. What are you?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I heard it clear that time.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Very, very faint, but very clear at the same
That
time.
was
So if
very-
I raise the audio in that. And once again, it sounds like a younger person. It don't sound like a big burly macho man.
No.
So it's like, I don't know, man.
That's weird.
Not unless, what if, I don't know why I got cold chills thinking about this, but what if I was running and Jacob is a macho man? Like, he's shy, but he gets irritated and pissed off easy. So when that happens, he changes form or whatever and turns into this big macho man that just fucking,
Like a multiple person.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it makes sense. I'm not gonna say that's exactly it, but it does make sense. But it's weird how it seemed like we was communicating with Jacob, and then I accidentally mentioned reference Macho Man.
Yeah. So
And-
we don't talk about that.
Yeah, exactly. And next thing you know, it's like boom. Well, guys, that is going to conclude our investigation at the Old City Jail in Bridgeport, Illinois. This place is very interesting. Sometimes you will get a lot of activity and it'll come in bursts, and then you'll get nothing for a while, which is a lot like a lot of other places. A very good thing to point out, sometimes depending on the night, you'll have better activity in different spots, because when Mom and I was investigating here, we didn't really have any activity on this main level. We had most of our activity on the 3rd floor. But tonight with Brendan and I, and with Tony and Misty, the owners, most of our activity came from the main level. I guess that's it. We'll see you next week.